Here it goes. Yeah. Let him hear you, folks. Let him hear you.
Come join us as we take you on a trip from the practice pen to the show arena and let you listen in as top trainers prepare their students to compete in the Western industry's most exciting equine sport. And you'll learn what it takes to become a top weekend cutter.
Just relax, Robert.
Very good, Chase. Keep pushing on that horn, bud.
Outside leg, just a little. There you go. Stay up. Back up. Stay up. There you go. Good. Don't lean. There you go.
People from all walks of life can find a place in our sport. The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV.
I'm Dr. Glenn Blodgett from the 4 Sixes Ranch here in Guthrie, Texas, and I highly recommend Alfalfa Cubes from Manzanola, Colorado. The thing I can tell you about this Top of the Rockies cube is it's the most consistent form of alfalfa I've ever been able to purchase. We feed this in the pasture on the ground some, we feed it in the lots. It really does meet all the nutritional needs. I couldn't recommend any hay source any higher than I can this Top of the Rockies cube.
Howdy folks, welcome back to Cuttin Up. This week we're going to be traveling up to Denver, Colorado for the Western Nationals. We're going to be spending a little time with Scott Martin as he gets his client ready. Then we're going to be traveling down to West Monroe, Louisiana to spend a little time with Mason Griffin and his client as they go from the practice pen to the show arena. This week's episode was brought to you by Farm and Ranch TV, the future of rural television.
I'm Scott Martin from Bellevue, Idaho, and we're here in Denver at the Western Nationals. This is Susan Hoenick and her horse, Xena Angelina, and she's made the finals of the 15,000 novice non-pro. So we're getting ready to go work her horse. Susan, tell us about your horse a little bit.
We call her Angie. Angie's 9 years old, and she's by Kehana Selena and out of a dual pet mare. We've been riding together now, she and I, for 2 or 3 years. We got her from Luke and Mike Bakey out of California. We've got right at about $30,000 earned together, and she's just
That's
a
great.
ton of fun.
Awesome. All right, well, let's go in there and get her ready for tonight, and we'll be ready to go.
All right.
All right, stop that, a girl. Use that inside leg to bend that rib and hold her head up. Then you can use that off leg. There you go. A little further, a couple steps. Good. All the way out there. Good. Good. Just wait. Cross. Stay up. Good. There you go. Good. Whoop. Go. Good. Stay up. Atta girl. Good. All right, let's try another one. Whatever pops, come here. There you go. Take it up. Keep coming. Keep coming. There you go. That's how I want you to do it in the show pen too. Good. And use that inside leg. Good. Easy. Don't you start getting all wild. If you need it to make it happen, that's fine. But if you're just doing it to do it, there you go. There you go. Good. Easy. Good. Keep her up a little. Atta girl. There you go. Good. All the way this way. Good. All the way this way. Good. That's okay. Good. All right, let's pick her up and drive this cow up again. Good. All the way across there. Good, okay. Squeeze all the way through. Good. All the way through. Good. There you go. Hold it. Don't jab. Just pressure. Keep that rib. Atta girl. Good. Good. How's that feel? All right, let's quit right there. Good job. All right, well, we got your horse work pretty good. What did you think about that?
You know, I like that idea of keeping my leg in her rib. I noticed it did carry us across a whole lot smoother, and
Yes.
she found her stops, and she was watching for a cow instead of me shish kebabbing and scaring her like you say I do.
All right, well, you feel like you're ready to go?
I feel good. I'm ready.
All right, let's head to the show pen.
All right.
Welcome to You Be the Judge. I'm here in the Cuttin Up studio with my good friend David Brumley. David,
Thanks for having me.
man, we love having you. Thank you for coming in. David is a 3A NCHA judge and has seen it all twice. So we kind of pick out some penalties of what we think there might be a penalty, but we want the judge to commentate on that. So we're going to take a look at a run right here and see what you think about it. And right after these messages, we're going to talk about it.
All right.
Hi, I am Kathy Reiserfoot. My husband Jonathan and I have insured with Roger Peters Livestock for over 30 years. Our most recent issue was I was showing our mare. We were sitting fourth in the world and she tore a suspensory. Our insurance coverage is the reason we were able to continue on with Lola, and I so appreciate Roger Peters Livestock Insurance.
Let's talk a little bit about this one.
This man here, his reins are a little long and his horse is a little out of control where he cannot control his horse. And right here, the cow that he wants, his horse turns back too far and he goes back into the herd where he can't keep them separated. And that way he couldn't get him cut, so he switched cattle.
He switched cattle because he started off on the little muley black mott, and that didn't work out, and he ended up cutting a little yellow kind of Erie Brahma kind of cow.
So if he would have done this differently, where he'd had a little shorter rein where he could have held a hold of him, right there you got to get him for 2 hands on the reins, which is another 3-point penalty.
Yes, sir.
And then this right here is just a big wreck, and then you'd have minus for herd work too.
There's the penalty and hopefully a little insight on how to prevent it. David, thank you for coming into the studio and talking with us on this You Be the Judge
I
segment.
appreciate it.
Now let's get back to the action.
Over there. Good. Nice and even. Good. Straight down. Atta girl. All the way back. Use your balance. Good. Wait and see what wants to stay here. All the way. Come Come on. Stay against him. Easy, wait for it. There you go. Keep him pressing away. Good, there you go. Away, down, down. There you go.
Hi, this is Jeff Chase. This is Talking a Bit. I want to talk a little bit about some bits that I use quite a little bit. I've got 3 different bits here, all made by the same bit maker, Daryl Davis. They've all 3 got the same shank on them, but they're very different in what they do. I use these bits a lot. Start off with this little grazing short shank Buster Welch bit. This is a real nice bit for young horses, going right out of a snaffle. And some horses can stand this bit for a long time. Then we graduate to this ball bit. Same shanks, same bit maker, but it's got these balls down here below the port. This bit has a lot more bite to it. It'll really stop a horse. Use it more for a finished show horse, or a horse that maybe you just need to get his attention once or twice. The third one, same shank, same bit maker. They call it a prong bit. Prongs down here below the port. This is a real severe bit. I use a leather curb on it, and I use my curb pretty loose. And you have to be really careful with this bridle. But it's a really good bridle to show some horses in. Sometimes you might just need to use it one time, get their attention, go back to one of these other 2. That's Talking a Bit. I'm Jeff Chase. Thanks for watching Cuttin' Up.
The Talking a Bit segment is designed to let you know what trainers consider to be their favorite bit and what their uses are. Be sure and talk with your trainer to see what bit works best for you and your horse.
Thanks, Scott. Now let's go visit Mr. Mason Griffin in West Monroe, Louisiana.
Hey everybody, this is Mason Griffin. We're here in West Monroe, Louisiana today at the Ike Hamilton at a small weekend cutting with the River City Cutting Horse Association. I'm here with my dad today. He's going to be showing a non-pro on this little mare. Dad, tell us a little bit about yourself and about the horse that you're riding.
All right, I've fooled with cutting horses for the last 50 years on and off. Trained this young gentleman beside me here. And this is a 6-year-old smart Lena Boone that he trained, and we've both had some really good success with her in limited age events. And since they don't have limited age here today, I'm gonna show her in a non-pro.
All right, Pops, we're gonna go out here and work his flag. Only thing to really work on her, we're just gonna go over there and kind of bump her in her stops, make her sit down. If she needs to, draw her just a little bit, and then just don't let her cow up too much. Just kind of keep her a little flat over there, and we'll go over here and get us a good work real quick. All right, let's go get worked. All right, gonna be going away from you over there. Keep your hand up and just work. Kind of keep her up to that flag a little bit. Up to it now. Herd leg and keep her up to it. There you go. Very good. There you go. Wait, come on, keep coming. There you go. Perfect. Really make her bring that nose through those turns. There you go. There we go. All right, drop your hand, let her work now. Perfect. Herd leg there, get her across, get her across. There we go. Now go. All right, hard back this way. There you go, perfect. All right, hard this way. Perfect. There you go. All right, right there. All right, Pops, got you a nice work in on your mare. What do you feel like you got accomplished on your run?
Oh, big thing was getting her to stop, draw back through that turn. I think we good for some money today.
All right, well, good deal. Yeah, she was on the cow up just a little bit. This mare's got a whole lot of cow, so we just try to take a little bit of that out on the flagger where we can keep her controlled. And you got all of that done just picture perfect. All right, well, we're gonna go see if we can get us a check in this non-pro class today.
No problem.
All right.
Hey folks, people been wanting to know, what's this Roku? This is people want to watch Farm and Ranch TV and all the great shows that we've got launching on that new network, like Cuttin Up and Van Hargis's show and Trey Young's show and Oklahoma State University's Sun Up and Reaper Archery and Man vs. Elk and Carolina Hoofbeats and just lots of great shows. Colorado in the Wild. We've got more shows coming, but people want to know about this Roku streaming television. And a lot of my old cowboy friends, you know, when I tell them Roku, they gotta get that puppy dog look, like, what? Roku, R-O-K-U, Roku television. It's a streaming television. It's, you know, you've heard about Netflix and Hulu Plus and all these new great ways to watch television. A lot of the cable and satellite companies do not want you to know this information. This is killing them as far as subscribers. More and more people are figuring out that they can watch all this great television and don't have to buy a big, huge package from one of the cable or satellite companies. First thing you do, if you don't have one of these new smart TVs, a lot of these smart TVs come with Roku in them already from the manufacturer. I didn't have one. Easiest thing to do is go down to your local Walmart. As soon as you pull in the parking lot, say hi to the greeter that works there at Walmart, go straight back to the entertainment section where they sell the TVs. And if you don't find it, then ask one of the folks in those blue vests, where's the Roku streaming television? They'll show you right where it's at. Roku One, you know, is only about 49 bucks and it's all you need, except for go ahead, and trust me on this, go ahead and buy an extra 6-foot-long HDMI cable. You'll thank me for that later. But when you get home, you open the box, you've got the Roku system in there. It's about like this. Plug in that HDMI cable into the back of it, plug the other end of it into the back of your television. Your television, more than likely, if it's within the last 10 years of being made, it's got an HDMI port. That's where you're going to plug it up. And then you come up with the home screen. As long as you've got a Wi-Fi signal at home, you're going to come up with the home screen for Roku. And that's where you'll use your remote, and you'll set yourself up as the user with a username, password, and all that good stuff. And it'll set you up with a credit card that way in case you want to subscribe to Netflix and HBO and Showtime, and there's thousands of channels there. Most of the top ones are going to have some kind of a little subscription rate, generally less than $5 or $6. But there's thousands of programs and channels there that are for free. So personally, I think we've got about 30 channels saved on ours at home, and we might be paying 20 bucks a month for everything, but it's everything that I had on one of the big satellite packages that I was paying 200 bucks a month for. And it's all in high def. It's great. It's great internet type signal. It's easy watching. Streaming television is the way to go. Once you get the system set up to you personally, then you will go to streaming channels. You'll notice I'll scroll down. Oop, went too far. To streaming channels. Now we'll click on that, and here's where we can go down and go to search channels. then you're simply going to go over here and you get to do this handy dandy typing and spelling. For instance, we're going to look for Farm and Ranch TV. So F-A-R, and see, it's already, we haven't even finished, but it's already up there. So we're going to go click on it. It's as easy as that to find Farm and Ranch TV. Then you just add the channel, and once you've added the channel, then you're going to click on it when you want to watch something, and as soon as it loads up, it'll start giving you all the different shows that are on it. In this case, you've got a number of shows you can watch. There's a number of episodes of Cuttin Up. There's Reaper Archery, Oklahoma State University's Sun Up TV. This is a great agricultural report that covers everything from farming to cow-calf operations. And then you've got our Floridian, Trey Young, American Horseman. Trey has got going to be having lots of episodes on Farm and Ranch TV. He's got one on there where he starts a 2-year-old on a cow in the cutting pen. And we got the Pepper Stewart Show. Ranch, rodeo, and randomness is what Pepper Stewart Show is all about. He's got a great following, lots of rodeo news. He has guests come in the studio from the rodeo world, from the country music world. And you got Van Hargis, Ride Every Stride. You know, Van's got shows coming on, and this is a great guy that does clinics around the country, and really may be able to help you. We've got some more stuff coming on, so just follow it. Go to Farm and Ranch TV, and that's where you'll find lots of stuff to watch on your Roku system. Then you can always go back if you had your fill of Farm and Ranch TV today. Like I said, there's Netflix, HBO, Showtime, the Discovery Channel, Hulu, A&E, History Channel. Myself, the one I've got at home, I've saved 3 or 4 Western channels where it's nothing but Western movies all the time. There's Home and Garden Television. There's literally thousands of channels that you can watch on this Roku system. Most of them are free, and gobs of them for under $4 or $5 a month. You know, so here's where you get to watch what you want to watch, when you want to watch it, for what you want to pay for it. Instead of buying a big satellite or cable television package with, you know, hundreds of channels that you never would watch, now you're going to customize your TV watching experience to fit your taste. On your Roku system, catch Farm and Ranch TV.
All right, we're here in West Monroe, Louisiana today at the Ike River City Cutting Horse Association Cutting non-pro. Ronnie Griffin coming to the herd. My dad riding a little mare that I trained for him, 6-year-old mare. We'll come in here and try and find us a fresh cow. We're pretty deep in the bunch. White horn cow's still fresh, right? White big horn there on top. White horn on top's fresh if it'll stay. Over here on my side. Just be sure to keep her up in there to the cow. All right, you're good, wait it out. Hey now. Okay. Easy there. Good. Stay hooked. Keep cutting here. Okay, now find you a spot. Black lineback cow there. take you some cattle and kind of see what you got. Hey, Black, hey, Black. Up to it, up to it. There you go. Sit. There you go. Good. Got 33. Don't take too many here. Just shape up and keep it clean. Got 20 seconds. Something black on this side. Bigger cow, bigger cow. Sit, sit. Perfect. Good job. Good job, Pops.
But Symbiont helps us reduce, if not eliminate, our worries on EHV1, E. coli, Salmonella, Staph, Listeria, and H1N1. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thanks, Mason. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Cuttin' Up. This episode is brought to you by Farm and Ranch TV, the future of rural programming. Be sure to join us here next week. We'll be right here cutting up.
Home on the range, this is not the same. If you can't cut it, then get out the ring. Stay behind the gate if you can't stand the flame. Let someone in there who knows the game. If you can't cut it, move out the way. Let me in there, get out my way.
Be sure and go to Cuttin Up TV's Facebook page and like us.